This is our quick take on multiplying fractions. When you multiply fractions, you do not have to worry about finding a common denominator like you did with adding and subtracting fractions. So in that way, it's a little bit easier. What we want to do is we want to look at the fractions, and the first thing we want to note is, are they in the same form? And in this case, they are. You don't have a whole number and you don't have a mixed number. You just have two proper fractions, so you can easily multiply them together. We're going to multiply the numerators. 1 times 3 is 3. And then we're going to multiply the denominators together. And 3 times 7 is 21. This is a proper fraction, so we don't have to change it that way. However, we do note that this fraction can be reduced, and we always want to write it in the lowest form. So there is a number that goes evenly both into 3 and 21, and that number is 3. So we can divide both of these numbers by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And 1/7 is the final answer. In this next problem, right away we notice that we have a mixed number and a proper fraction. So those are two different forms of fractions. So what we want to do before we even multiply is we want to change this mixed number to an improper fraction. And to do that, you multiply the denominator by the whole number. 2 times 2 is 4, and then add the numerator. 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is going to change to 5 over 2, the denominator stays the same, times 3, 4. Now that I have the two fractions written in the same form, I can go ahead and multiply. 5 times 3 is 15, and 2 times 4 is 8. So I take a look at the answer that I have, and I notice that it is an improper fraction, so I need to change that to a mixed number. And to do that, you're just going to divide 15 by 8. Eight goes into 15 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. So I subtract and I get 7. So here it is 1 and 7/8. And that is your final answer.